Well, this is the women's 200 metres individual medley SM5 classification, the final to get underway. And here we have the start list we'll bring to you again after the delay in proceedings. Ribeiro in 1, SHAVEL in 2, PERALES in 3, RUNG, the favourite, in 4, PEZARO in 5, TREBINOVA in 6, and GHIRETTI in 7, and Wu in 8. Wu Chi from China is on your screen there. 3:49.44 was her qualification time, swimming 3 events in Rio. She's a backstroker and a breaststroker, so we can expect her to do well in those 2 legs of this IM race. The big cheer is for the woman on your screen, Susana Ribeiro from Brazil. She was 5th in the SM7 classification in London, a former triathlete who has Parkinson's disease, which has developed since 2005. Giulia GHIRETTI from Italy will swim in lane 7. You can see on your screen there. She was a silver and a bronze medalist already in Rio. Natallia SHAVEL, this is her 4th Paralympics. She's 42, yet to win a medal, but always makes the finals, so in the hunt for her 1st Paralympic medal. Representing Czech is Bela TREBINOVA, bronze in the 50 metres free, her favourite event. She's won medals in Beijing and Athens, returning to the sport after a 5-year hiatus. She came back to competitive swimming last year. Teresa PERALES from Spain, silver in the 200 metres freestyle, so we know she has form over this distance, the 200 metres individual medley. Strong performer already at these games. Inbal Pisano, she won medals in London, Beijing and Athens, but she hasn't won a medal yet in Rio. She's made her international debut back in 2001 and has enjoyed much success as an athlete. And swimming in lane 4 is the favourite for gold. She already has 1 gold, 1 silver and 1 bronze to her name. She is Louise RUNG. She was a silver medalist in London and the 2014 Female Para-Athlete of the huge amount quicker than the next quickest qualification time of PEZARO, who will swim in lane 5. She posted a 3:37.62. So finally for so RUNG, the one to watch, swimming for Norway in lane 4. On paper, looks as though to be a gold medal certainty, but there's a lot of experience in this final, and we know that these athletes often swim conservatively to qualify, with many having a packed schedule at the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games and doing what they need to make the final. So the diving start for Ribeiro, the Brazilian, in lane 1 gave her an early advantage, and PERALES in 3. We know she enjoys the butterfly stroke, is off to a great start. RUNG, however, in lane 4 is already making a move, just having a little look across the pool to see whether anyone to her left is in line with her. They are not, so she'll be able to also keep an eye on PERALES to her right, but already heading into the first 50 split, the first turn in the 200 metres IM. She is building quite a handy lead here, and as she touches in at the wall, she'll be a body length in front of her closest rival in PERALES.
Well, indeed, RUNG is a class act at the moment. It's just incredible technique and upper body strength, because she swims all 4 of her strokes without the use of her legs, and she is incredible in terms of technique and her ability to get the best out of her upper body strength. And what she is producing at the moment is nothing short of really remarkable again. But she's had a poor Rio 2016 by her incredibly high standards, and she'll be looking to finish her individual events in a very strong high. after gold in the 100 breast, of course, but the 50 fly silver, and indeed the bronze in one of her favorite events, the 200 free, must have been a bit of a knock to the confidence. Perales, though, looking good for second place at the moment, and SHAVEL is still hanging in there in bronze medal position. Might change, though, with the breaststroke, which is still to come in this women's 200 IM SM5. But watch out for Perales in the hunt here for a remarkable 24th Paralympic Games medal. Only one swimmer at Paralympic Games has ever won more medals in the pool, and that is the great Trisha Zorn, the most successful para-athlete of all time across both genders, across all sports. But RUNG in a league of her own here with that upper body strength. And this is somebody who actually made her international debut here in Rio. And when she was picked up by Eklund, her coach, he actually called her a hobby swimmer, turned her into this international powerhouse and real force in her class.
Well, quite rightly, he was able to identify something special in this athlete. Louise RUNG now has about a quarter of a pool length lead over Teresa Paralympics and Natallia SHAVEL. It's going to be an interesting duel-off, actually, for the silver and the bronze positions, because SHAVEL and Paralympics are in silver and bronze, but the rest of the field really isn't far behind at all. And we do know that TREBINOVA is very strong bringing it home.
Well, Perales is a very strong freestyler. I mean, she won 300 freestyles in consecutive Paralympic Games leading up to Rio 2016. She should be able to bring it home in the final 50, but the focus is very much on the Norwegian here. She is simply powering forward, and in a very impressive time as well. She's 25 meters ahead of any other swimmer in the pool.
Well, she's just so strong. She's, yes, half a length of the pool in front of anyone else, and she's coming into the wall. It doesn't look like it's going to be in record time, but it's been a great swim and not far outside the record. Louise RUNG from Norway taking gold. And she turns to look at the rest of the field, checking the clock, but coming in the silver medal position, Perales is having a fantastic finish. We knew that she was strong to bring it home. She'll touch in for silver, and it could be PEZARO. It will be for the bronze. There was only a touch in it. And the crowd absolutely going wild for the Brazilian athlete Ribeiro, who's just touched in. She's touched in seventh position. So Louise RUNG, 3:15.83. Ahead of Perales for Spain, 3:36.14, and PEZARO for Israel, 3:38.20.
She's only been on the para-swimming team for just shy of 7 years now, RUNG, but Perales has been on the para-swimming scene for the better part of 2 decades. One of the greatest swimmers of all time, and indeed, PEZARO now, a very impressive swim, and finally claims that medal that she really wanted to claim at Rio 2016, and continues her impressive run of medaling at now 4 consecutive games. But in the water, the upper body strength, the RUNG was on another level and able to just dominate in all the strokes. Wonderful technique, particularly in the fly, which gave her a real advantage. And by the time she had to bring it home, that gives you an indication of how far ahead in the pool she was. A good half a pool length in front by the time she touched for gold, just outside Paralympic and world record time. But a 24th Paralympic Games medal for Perales. An astonishing career, and perhaps that is something that awaits the likes of RUNG with plenty of years still left ahead of her.
Yes, you certainly get the sense that RUNG has a huge future ahead of her, and this is her second gold medal at these games. She already has a silver and a bronze, and she's still